Good morning from, well, not such a sunny Tenerife today. Hopefully the live connection will not click off. This is Karen Cochrane Hull from Tarabis Condado and Client Marketing Solutions, all that jazz. And I just wanted to share a few thoughts this morning about a message I get, a daily reminder from Abraham Hicks. And today it's quite a controversial. That's why I put lying people are not always bad people. It's a controversial. Say hello, Tara. I'm here at the office at Tara Biz here in Los Cristianos. Let me take a seat. Just wanted to share, as I say, a couple of thoughts on this. It's a bit controversial because when I read it at first, I thought, I'll read it out to you and just start part of it and just share and then paraphrase it. If you feel drawn to someone but you're annoyed because you think that they're telling you some lies, try to look beyond the lies and try to focus on what you're feeling. People offer all kinds of words for all different types of reasons, and most lies are offered to try to keep things in alignment. They say we're not encouraging the lying, but the motive behind lying is usually a pretty honourable motive. In other words, when a child lies to their parents, it's usually because they want to be free to do what they want to do, and they don't want their parents to be upset about it. It's about wanting an alignment, and that your physical ears have a hard time of hearing this. Well, sometimes a lot of the times I share Abraham Hicks's wisdom with a lot of my VIP coaching clients. And sometimes they don't always get it if I resend them the email, something that we've been working together with them on, and it resonates with me like a message that they could actually share and enjoy. So sometimes I have to paraphrase it because it's like reading the old version of the Bible. Sometimes the old English, you just don't get it. And sometimes Abraham Hicks, I love Abraham Hicks, but sometimes it's a little bit, you need to dilute it, it's a bit strong. So what I've taken from this is actually something quite interesting, that lying people are not always bad people, because sometimes, what I'm getting from this is that we cannot look for perfection, that we ourselves, if we're truly honest with ourselves, sometimes we do tell little white lies, and sometimes not so little white lies, to not hurt people's feelings. And that's what I'm saying. It's not always lying people are not always bad people. And what I think we have got to look at, what I'm taking from this, the message I'm getting, the download I'm getting from this, is that how can I express this? That perfection is something that we often look for in both ourselves. We're often self-critical and critical of other people. And instead of concentrating on focusing on the negative in people, focus on the positive. Focus on what if the balance at the end of the day of working and living with someone and loving someone is that the overall feeling is good. And if they have lied to you, well, I like to get things out in the open and I like to be clear. But I think the important thing is that no one is perfect. Perfection does not exist. And that sometimes people have ulterior motives. They have a hidden agenda which isn't always a bad thing, that they're trying to protect you or to protect the relationship, because the feeling above all of this is that the person cares about you, that the person either cares because it's a business contact. Now, I know that this sounds like a contradiction. I know that it seems that we're saying to folks, listen, if you lie to me, that's good. No, that's not what I'm saying, because clarity is important in all types of relationship. But we've also got to be letting go of this perfection paralysis that affects us. And it also, not only does it stop us doing things, but the perfection paralysis also stops us from being authentic human beings and from authentically loving, because love often is, in my opinion, acceptation of what the other person is. So hi Michael, you're always there. Hi Chris. So what I get from this is that perfection does not exist in any of us. I'm not perfect, none of us are perfect. And that a white lie, people often say a white lie to us to protect us because they're thinking of the bigger good. So not to be hard on ourselves and not to other people. And I'd also be interested to hear, this is obviously a controversial, just the title of the Facebook Live video is a controversial one. You know, not lying people are not always bad people. So I'd like to know what you actually think about this. And to be honest with you, although you have to put your hand in your heart here, how many of us have not lied? How many of us do not lie? We often say half-truths, and that in itself is a lie itself. So I think this is a controversial point, and it's not necessarily the subject of a quick 2-minute Facebook Live video. So I think that this is something that could be developed in even in a masterminding. So I'd really love to hear some of your comments and some of your opinions about when somebody has lied to you. Are they really doing it? Do you get angry because you yourself admit that you don't have that perfection, that sometimes white lies happen in your life, okay? And that the important thing is the overall balance of the relationship, whether it be a business relationship or a working relationship or a love relationship, a family relationship. People often lie to us to protect us. So don't always be hard on them, and more importantly, don't be hard on yourselves. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. It's, as I say, Tenerife is not so sunny today, but again, it's about 21 degrees, so it's pretty okay for 10 to 10 in the morning. So I love you loads. God bless you. I hope you have a blessed day. Keep on loving yourselves and keep on loving other people. And perfection, remember, perfection does not exist. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye.